Make sure you have this flashcard. Or what I do is, like when I tell you about a flashcard, what I'm really saying is, if you've already got it memorized, like it just comes to mind immediately, you don't need a flashcard. But if I say limit and this doesn't come to mind, you need a flashcard. This in green. Can't get enough attention. Yeah. Question? Okay. So, 23 is a limit problem. But I'm not x approaching infinity, so I don't do that. I don't see anything that can factor, so I don't worry about that. So I go to the last step on my flashcard, which is I just think left and right limits. So I've got to do the limit as x approaches 2 from the left. So let's see, if x is a little bit less than 2, I use that equation. So if I plug in close to 2, I'm going to get close to the natural log of 2. So that limit's going to be ln of 2. From the right, x approaching 2 from the right. Since x is larger than 2, I must use the bottom formula. A little more than 2 squared is going to be pretty darn close to 4. And then ln of 2. Since the value of the left-hand limit does not match the value of the right-hand limit, the two-sided limit does not exist. Michelle?
I'm sorry, no, I have another question.
Very good. Follow-up questions here? Please.
So where'd you get the ln of 2?
Over here.
Yeah.
So finding a limit means find the value of f when the x-coordinate is not 2 but close. So I pick an x. So I pick an x that's a little bit less than 2. You see it now. 2 points for Kim. All right.
Can you simplify the ln of 2 and more that part?
Good question. For the purposes of this class, what you're expected to be able to do is find the natural log of any expression that is a power of e. Let me demonstrate. We did this earlier in the year. This is just a quick review. So natural log of e cubed is just 3. Natural log of e squared. So I'm establishing a pattern here to make the memorization easier, Ari. Natural log of e to the first. No one writes e to the first. They just write natural log of e, but the value is 1, following the pattern. Natural log of e to the 0, which is also not typically written because e to the 0 is equivalent to 1, that would be 0. Natural log of e to the negative 1, the same thing as natural log of 1 over e, that's negative 1. Natural log of e to the negative 2, same thing as 1 over e, natural log of 1 over e squared, negative 2. So I wrote it down in a patternistic way to make it easier to memorize. But those are the only types of log values you have to know. Like you don't have to know any other log value. So log 2, log 3, log 5, just leave it. Is that your question? 2 points for Ari. Anybody else on this question here? Perfect, Val.
Yeah, can we do 21 on test B?
Hold on a second.